I'm awake. I don't know about wide awake. I'd say I'm wide awake. Day 4, going to work and getting better. So, another routine. 8 hours here. We'll see if I do overtime, do extra work or not. But I didn't run any miles before work. We got to do 3 miles. And today we're gonna have a heavy lifting day, heavy resistance training. So let's do it. Feeling good. All right, I'm already done with work for the day. I'm outside. Had to put some coconut oil on my lips because they kept cracking and it hurt. So that was random. I'm about to start this mile. We're doing 1 right now. We'll do 2 later. That's the plan. Let's go. Half mile in. Feeling all right. Not bad. In the final stretch. Final point 3. Time to push it. Really too deep right here. And that's it. So that's it for the mile for now. And the more I'm doing this, the more I'm starting to realize running 80 to 85% mental. I thought because I was doing 2 miles at a time in 12-minute pace, I'd be able to do sub 10 today. Now, if I'm having sympathy for myself, I would say battery's almost dead. If I'm having sympathy for myself, I would say that I'm running slower mile times because I was sick and I'm not 100% yet, which is true. But I don't want to make any mistakes. Any excuses. So tomorrow we'll just aim to do better. Okay, I'm driving back to the house, and I had a thought. I think I've been approaching this mandatory 3 miles every day wrong. Now I'm still gonna do the 3 miles every day. That's without a doubt. That's undeniable. All right. That's indubitably. All right, let me chill. But I think I've been starting off too fast. Because what happens is I start off fast thinking that, no matter what, I want to do at least 1 second better than my last mile. And I don't think that that's a bad goal. But what happens is when you start fast instead of slow and steady wins the race, you end up gassing out earlier, and you ultimately run a slower mile time. I think my body needs to get adjusted to running this much because I have never, since the 7th grade, I've never ran this much. I've always been a track kind of guy when I ran, never cross country, never long distance. So I think I need to just disregard the time in my head right now. Don't worry about doing a fast mile. Just worry about doing a mile at the same pace until I reach a mile. Don't start off fast and then all of a sudden you're running so unbelievably slow, it's like a super walk. See what I'm saying? So we're gonna try that out on our next 2 miles today. I feel good. There are a few things that feel just as good as setting out to do something, saying that you're gonna do something, and then completing that thing consistently, even when you don't feel like it. Just finished eating an amazing meal my wife put together. It was a Mediterranean dish, white rice, chicken, some chickpeas or something like that. Chickpeas and some vegetables. It was very, very good, very delicious, very tasty. Getting ready to knock out my 2nd mile. We'll see if I do 2 miles or just 1. Or maybe I'll do 1.5 and then I'll go out later and do 1/2. We'll see. But the plan is to do some miles, and then we're gonna lift heavy. Like we're gonna lift hard until exhaustion in the gym. So that'll be So my eldest brother and I have been in communication for a while, talking about getting in shape. And, you know, it can be really difficult, especially as a grown man with children and wives, stay-at-home wives. We have a lot of responsibilities outside of work. We have to, you know, lead them spiritually, emotionally, intellectually. Not saying that we have to be smarter than them, but we just gotta have to, you have to lead as a man, and it's very difficult to do. But in that, you also want to lead in your fitness and your health, how you prioritize it. And you got to set an example for your kids. And both of us have been in far better shape. So we agreed yesterday that today would be the first day of 75 hard. For those of you guys who don't know what 75 hard is, I'm not gonna lie, you're gonna have to look it up. But essentially, every day, a quick explanation is we have to do 2 45-minute workouts, and one of them has to be outdoors. You have to read 10 pages of a self-improvement book like Rich Dad, Poor Dad, or How to Win Friends and Influence People. And you have to choose a diet. So the diet that I'm doing is just no fried, like no fast food. And the book that I'm gonna read, I don't know, I don't have it yet. But for the outdoor portion of the workouts, we're just gonna run our 3 miles every day, but that's not gonna take 45 minutes. So for the rest, we're probably just walk and get some cardio in. And then, as you guys know, we're focusing on pull-ups, etc. in the gym. So time flies, so that, I'm not worried about that 45 minutes. But yeah, on top of what I'm already doing, that's what's gonna start happening. So be on the lookout, more content. Gonna do a strategy I focused on in the car that I spoke to y'all about. I'm just gonna start same pace, whole mile. About a half mile in, doing pretty good. My legs feel so heavy right now. I have to do mind over matter because it's cramping every step again. Gotta figure this out. Okay. So I'm frustrated. I'm frustrated because I'm not that tired. I'm breathing hard, but my side doesn't hurt. Very minimal pain. It's much better than when I started a few days ago. But the time is not different. And I know I said I was tossing the time out the window, but I'm only thinking about it because my legs, they don't have the longevity to withstand the lactic acid that builds up around a half a mile. So my pace up until a half mile is 9 minutes, not probably 9 minutes and a few seconds. But once I hit about 0.6 miles, my legs just feel like iron. And as you can see, I'm talking without breathing super hard right now. My aerobic activity level is getting higher. My endurance is getting higher. But it's my muscular endurance that needs work because my legs, they're cramping and they feel like iron. So I'm gonna have to do some research to see how I can increase the endurance in my actual legs because my lung capacity is getting much better. I'm not even that tired. We got 1 more mile left to go today. and we got to work out again after that for at least 40, excuse me, for at least 45 minutes. We're gonna go into the gym and we're gonna lift really, really heavy. Not heavy, but hard. I'm gonna be honest. The first thing you just saw when I was doing one hand each, I was just trying to see if I could handle with one hand. I can't. So that'd be something to mark in terms of how much progress we're making. I think I'm lacking grip strength, or I'm too heavy, or both. And then the second thing, I was just getting loose. Let's knock out some pull-ups. So that was a perfect example of training to failure. Biceps are complete. Next. Right now, I definitely can tell that my lungs are getting in better shape because this is about 35 seconds after I finished my mile. I didn't record it because I just didn't record it, but I have a screenshot on the Adidas running app. This time I did a different approach, which I like. Sprint / run fast for 20 seconds and then walk for 20 seconds. And as time goes by, I'll slowly start to increase the time in which I'm sprinting / running and decrease the time in which I'm walking, getting my body used to exerting itself at a higher level more consistently throughout an extended period of time. Therefore, my mile time will decrease. Ultimately, we want to continue to set goals and break them. But more important than that, we want to be consistent. It's about repetition, regardless of how you feel. So I'm going to walk for about 10 more minutes. I'm going to go do some more resistance training.
It's 1 o'clock in the morning and getting ready for work. I woke up really early. It's not even 1, I lied. I woke up at 12:45. I've been in the bathroom for a bit, so it's probably like 12:50. I'm really fighting my mind because I want to knock out of my. I want to, but I don't want to. But we're probably gonna end up doing it.
All right, so congratulations to us. Just finished running a mile, interval style. Run for 30 seconds, walk for 15 to 20. I feel good, my breathing's not bad. And as you can see, we tried to finish strong there. We're gonna do 10 pull-ups, go walk the dog, and get ready to go to work. It is 1:13 a.m. right now. As you can see, the gym lights haven't even been turned on because most people aren't up at this hour. So what we can do actually is go ahead and leave our fitness imprint or footprint. Voila. And the Lord said, let there be light.